I was curious why my fingers effortlessly dance on the keyboard while typing. Also, how a pianist can flawlessly play a complex piece of music without even thinking. The answer lies in what we have heard called muscle memory. Muscle memory isn't about your muscles literally remembering things. The term is a bit of a misnomer. Instead, it's the brain that's doing the heavy lifting here. When we repeatedly practice an action, our brains start to form a neural pathway that helps us perform the task without conscious thought. Imagine walking through a dense forest. The first time you tread a path, it's tough. You're pushing aside branches, stepping over rocks, and constantly watching your step. But if you walk the same path every day, you start to create a clear trail. It becomes easier, and eventually you can do it without even thinking. That's how muscle memory works. The first step in this process is called encoding. When you learn a new skill, your brain encodes the information about how to do it. Next, through repetition, the brain strengthens this encoded information, a process known as consolidation. The more you practice, the stronger the neural pathway becomes. Finally, we have recall. Once the pathway is strong enough, you can perform the action almost automatically, without conscious thought. When struggling to learn a new skill, whether it's playing a guitar or riding a bike, practice really does make perfection. There is also another side to muscle memory that's worth noting. It can also make it hard to unlearn bad habits. That's because the brain doesn't distinguish between good and bad when forming these pathways. It simply encodes the repeated action. When practicing a skill the wrong way, your brain will remember it that way. It's why coaches and teachers emphasize getting the basics right. Muscle memory plays a crucial role in our daily lives. It's the reason we can perform complex tasks without conscious thought, freeing up our brains to focus on other things. Practice doesn't just make perfect, it makes permanent. So it's important to learn and practice skills correctly from the start. Whether you're learning to dance, mastering a new game, or picking up a new language, remember the power of muscle memory. With patience, persistence, and the right practice, you can train your brain to perform almost any skill effortlessly. That's the beauty of muscle memory.